Before Old Trafford was built, Manchester United's home in the early 1900s was a stadium at Bank Street in Clayton, 3 miles east of the city centre. It was less than 700 yards from the site where Eastlands, the current home of rival City, was to be built at the start of the following century.
Their claim that City are the Manchester team and that Manchester United are not even in Manchester falls a bit hollow, doesn't it, when you consider United's roots?
Back in 1908, Bank Street was a ground in poor repair. United were crowned First Division champions for the first time, and Clayton was deemed unsuitable by ambitious chairman John Henry Davies.
There was a big chemical works. In fact, somebody wrote a poem at the time which said that if Satan had been out and he was on his way back home, he knew he was en route back to hell because he could smell the chemical works and all the sulphur fumes. That's how bad it was in Bank Street.
In 1902, Davies had rescued the club, then known as Newton Heath, from bankruptcy. The name was changed to Manchester United. After scouring the city, the chairman decided a 16-acre site alongside the Bridgewater Canal at Old Trafford would be United's new home. In fact, it was already owned by the chairman's brewery company.
This area had been earmarked by him for a brewery or a storage depot for his other company, which was Manchester Brewery Company. And then when that fell through, he realised that this could actually be used for the football ground that he'd been hoping to build.
It proved an inspired choice, providing plenty of room for future expansion. The new stadium was designed by Archibald Leach, a Scottish architect whose reputation survived the death of 26 fans at Ibrox. The original plans had a capacity of 100,000, eventually scaled down to 80,000 because soaring costs had spiralled out of control. The result was the first modern football stadium of the 20th century, widely recognised at the time as the best in Britain, if not the world. The move to Old Trafford was certainly good timing. Days after United's final match at Bank Street against Spurs, a storm demolished the stands at the old stadium. The first match at Old Trafford was against Liverpool on February the 19th, 1910. Fans from all over Manchester flocked to the new stadium in all modes of transport. Admission prices ranged from 6p to 5 shillings, a top price of 25 pence in today's money. Officially, the crowd numbered 45,000, but a further 5,000 was said to have sneaked into the stadium through an unfinished window. Within 15 minutes of the kick-off on that opening day, Sandy Turnbull scored the historic first goal. Turnbull had scored United's winner in the previous season's FA Cup final, but this time Liverpool spoiled the party, winning 4-3. It was another 18 months before United lost another game at their new home.